What's going on, YouTube? Black Hills Ripper here, coming at you with another one. It's Saturday. Hope the weekend is treating everybody well. Gonna do a little bit of Donruss Mega Box Baseball today. Haters, say what you want. It is unlicensed, illegal, however you want to call it. It was $45 for 120 cards. I know they are not all aluminum stock. They're based on paper. These do have the optic previews in here, and they also have the optic inserts. Tons of them. Topps, Chrome, four blaster boxes and a $70 mega box. And I pulled, my first blaster was great. Everything else after that was average. My mega box was not even a numbered card. So, licensed or not licensed, I mean, $70 to pull no heat at all. That first blaster of these Donruss cards I opened, I listed 3 cards, and within 24 hours, those 3 cards sold. I have sold 0 Topps Chrome cards. Not even the numbered autograph that I pulled out of that first blaster. So you want to hate on this for not being licensed, go right ahead. But you're going to allow Topps to bend you over for $70 for something that is worth $10. That's drawing a line to me. I'm not going to say they were bad rips. They're good, great-looking cards, but the value's not there. And it's so far apart, it's not even funny. And, when I'm back in Panini and not Topps, that says things are pretty dire. Go watch my previous videos. I loathe Panini. Panini is the king of ripping people off. I was backing Topps up so hardcore, you'd swear that they were paying me. And now look. They have licensed baseball, and they're bending everybody over because they can. So I'm not buying any more of the Topps Chrome Megas in baseball. If that price point continues beyond that, I won't be buying Topps anymore, I guess. It is what it is, which sucks because I do love opening their product. But yeah, that was ridiculous. I'll buy another blaster. $40 I can deal with that for 30 cards. But $70 for 42 cards and not even pull one numbered. No guaranteed numbered cards out of that. So, we're going to get into this mega box. My girlfriend has already opened one of these, pulled some decent cards out of it. I have opened a blaster. She's opened a blaster and a mega. I have both sitting here, but I wanted to open up this mega box and compare it to that Chrome mega box with a third of the cards that I spent twice as much money on 2 days ago. And just kind of give you guys an idea. Yes, they're unlicensed, but you get some beautiful, good-looking cards out of here. You get some great veteran Hall of Famers out of here. This is guaranteed 2 mem or autos. When a girlfriend opened the mega box, she pulled one of each. So you're not getting that from Topps for $70, but you're getting that from these for $45. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go as far to say that every baseball product that I have opened by Panini has been far superior to the Topps that we've opened. Topps hasn't been bad, but Panini not being licensed, we have pulled nothing but hits out of every single box that we have opened. The girlfriend spends $15 on a select baseball box and pulls out a gold 10 of 10. Come on. We ain't seen that out of Topps. I have seen 1 out of 10 out of Topps. And I had to buy a lot of Topps products for that to happen. So, this is going to be 6 packs, 20 cards in each pack. I don't know how the girlfriend forgot about that, but
yeah, because I'm old.
We're going to let her pick one out and open up off camera. She is going for
3.
Pack number 3. So we'll get started with the first pack. Like I said, there is 2 guaranteed either autograph or mems out of here. Could be one of each. So, and then we're going to see a ton of optics, optic previews, discos, and also the emoji parallels as well. So we're going to start it off with Ozzie Smith. Okay, we got a legend of Nolan Ryan, Craig Biggio, Jordan Lawler, Catfish Hunter, John Smalls, Jack Leader, Adam Wainwright, a rated rookie of Andrew Walters. Our first red and blue holo is going to be Ozzie Smith. Okay, we got a Liberty parallel on the holo, and that's going to be of Miguel Tejada. Our next, this one's a rocket ship. And that's a rated prospect, and that's going to be of Thatcher Hurd. Then we got a rated prospect of Matt Shaw on the Liberty. Our first Black Disco Optic is going to be Mariano Rivera. And we got a True Silver Optic of Michael Young. Then we got a base optic of Bobby Miller. We got a rated prospect of Bryce Rayner. Rated prospect of Blake Burke. Ryan Waldschmidt. And then of Ryan Sloan. So, first pack. 20 out of the 20 cards, almost half of them were either optic or hollows. Of, you know, some decent players. Not all of them, but, you know, a couple of legends, a couple of decent players, you know, decent rated prospect. Here we go with pack number 2. Did sound like the girlfriend pulled some pretty decent stuff out of hers, so we'll see that in just a couple packs. Tim Hudson. Big Papi, David Ortiz.
That goes to the PC.
Will Stargell. We got a rated rookie of Darren Baker. Here we go with Bobby Witt Jr. Dwight Gooden. Jake Arrieta. Another rookie, rated rookie. This is going to be of Jace Jung. All right, we got a red and blue of legend Nolan Ryan. All right, we got a cracked ice parallel. This looks like a purple cracked ice. This is going to be of Dwight Gooden. It is numbered out of 99. This is card number 54 out of 99. Not centered the best. Not terrible, but could be a little bit more to the right and a little bit more to the bottom as opposed to the top. But yeah, got a number card out of our second pack. We'll take that. Then we've got a Liberty of Ivan Rodriguez. We have a Velocity Optic of Billy Amick. Another Liberty. This is going to be of a rated prospect of Thatcher Hurd. All right, we got a legend on the Velocity Optic, Blue Velocity, and that's going to be of Andrew Jones. That is definitely a good card there. We got our first mem, and that's going to be a patch of, it's a Prospect Jersey Kings, and this is going to be on the blue cracked ice. And that's going to be of Trey Vasovich from Toronto. Does not look like this one is numbered. But definitely, rookie patch. I'll take that. Kind of a color match, too. All right, we got an optic, base optic of Aaron Judge. Rated prospect of Caleb Lomavita. Colson Montgomery. Arjun Namala. And then Brandon Sproat. You had 3 or 4?
Yeah, I had 3.
All right. Pack number 3 was opened up by the girlfriend. Going to start that one off with Ian Kinsler. Austin Wells. Evan Carter. Jim Catt. Pee Wee Reese.
I was just doing some of the old players.
Luis Angel Acuna on the rated rookie. That's a top rookie right there. Edgar Martinez. Cliff Lee. Our first red and blue is actually one that I believe I've listed and sold already. That's going to be Craig Biggio. Then we've got a Liberty of Prince Fielder. Another red and blue hollow, and that's going to be of George Lombard Jr. on the rated prospect. We've got a Liberty rated prospect of Connor Griffin. We got another Black Disco. Oh, I haven't seen one of those acetates yet.
That was my ooh.
Okay. So we got another legend on the Black Optic, Reggie Jackson. And then we did get an acetate. First time I've pulled one of these. We've seen one of these from this set, so that's pretty cool. It's going to be of a rated prospect, Ben Hess. I'm sure that's not going to be numbered. It is not. It looks like it's just a variation. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like they're going to have a whole set of those based on the numbering. It's a base number, so. All right. Then we've got another optic. This is another black disco, and that's going to be a rated prospect, Kendall George. Then we got Greg Maddox on the base optic. Marcelo Mayer on the rated prospect. Ryan Clifford. Kyle DeBarge. And then Josuar Gonzalez. All right, so we're halfway through it. We've pulled a numbered card. We've pulled a patch card. And we pulled an acetate that I didn't even know were in these. In fact, I'm going to take a second here and look on this box to see where those are at on this checklist. I don't even see them on here. Clearly rated prospects. Okay, so they have those, and obviously the base, and then there's a black techno that would be, okay, the black is numbered to 10, and the technos are numbered to 5. But it is fairly far down on the list, kind of in the middle of the list, so not a common card to pull from what I can tell. So here we go with pack number 4. We're going to start it off with Connor Norby. We've got a rated rookie, and that's going to be of Zerby Matthews. Tony Oliva. Will Clark. Kobe Mayo. Johnny Bench. Alex Rodriguez. Paul Skeens. Rated rookie of Will Wagner. We've got a blue and red, and that's going to be of Miguel Tejada. Got another rocket ship emoji, and that is going to be of Junior Caminero. Then we got a rated rookie on the Liberty, and that's going to be of Dylan Cruz. That's a pretty good card there. We'll take that. We got a blue velocity of a rated prospect, Walter Janik. We've got another Liberty prospect, and that's going to be of Cam Smith. Another blue velocity optic, and that's going to be of legend Robin Ventura. Another optic of Roger Clemens on the base. I have pulled one of those before, or twice. Braden Montgomery on that rated prospect. Noah Schultz. Dante Nori. And then Colt Emerson. All right, we're still looking for another auto or mem, and obviously any other nice parallels. Hopefully maybe we can pull another numbered card. Pack number 5.
Oh, I like that.
All right, yeah, we got a Lou Gehrig here. Oh, nice to get one of those in an optic.
Right?
Jake Bloss. Terry Francona. Colt Keith. Jairo Iriarty on that rated rookie. All right, looks like we got a manager card here of Jim Leyland. Carlos Beltran. Pedro Martinez. Our red and blue is going to be of Ivan Rodriguez. All right, we've got a Liberty of Pablo Sandoval. We've got another Liberty, and that's going to be of Trey Yesevich on the rated prospect. A black disco of Bobby Miller. Then we did get another patch, no auto this time. And this is going to be another prospect Jersey Kings of Roman Anthony from Boston. Again, that's not going to be numbered. So I'm not sure how the numbering works on that, because I think the other one I pulled was orange, and that one was not numbered either. Then we've got an optic rated prospect of Aiden Miller. We've got an optic Reggie Jackson. All right, we got an Elite Series of Bobby Witt Jr. That's a stud card there. I think these are only available in the Megas. I could be wrong. But there was only one, that other one that we've seen, and that came out of a Mega box. So we'll definitely take that. And then we've got Ethan Anderson, Hagen Smith, Brady House, and then Jarlin Susana. All right, here we go with the last pack. Let's say a prayer to the pack gods. Let's hope for some last pack mojo. Pack number 6. I'm going to start it off with Robin Ventura, Dustin Pedroia, Andrew Jones, Dylan Cruz, Pablo Sandoval, Nick York on the rated rookie, Miguel Tejada, Ivan Rodriguez, Prince Fielder. Okay, Prince Fielder again on the blue and red hollow. We've got a Liberty, and that's going to be of Nick York on the... is that Vork? No, it's York. On the rated rookie. We've got another blue and red, and that's going to be on a rated prospect of Boston Bateman. We've got a blue velocity optic of rated prospect Tink Hence. We got a Liberty of prospect Bryce Matthews. And then we got a blue velocity optic of Dustin Pedroia. A base optic is going to be Mariano Rivera. And then we've got Owen Hall, Kalen Culpepper, Noble Meyer, and then Ethan Salas. So not bad. Kind of what have I expected. I would have liked to get an autograph as opposed to 2 mems. But not going to complain about that, especially since we pulled that numbered card. A quick review. We pulled one of the rare Clearly cards. It's going to be of a prospect of Ben Hess. I'm not sure what the pull rate is on these, but they are definitely a short print from what I can tell. I got to be honest with you, I don't know that I've seen anybody else pull any of these either. I haven't watched a ton of them, but the few I have watched, I don't think I've seen them pull any of those. We got our numbered card, and that's going to be on that purple cracked ice, and that's numbered out of 99. This is going to be of Dwight Gooden. So, definitely a good card there. We'll take that. We did get a rated prospect on the Liberty of Matt Shaw, and we got Miguel Tejada. We got a bunch of those cards. A couple of patch cards we got of the prospect Jersey Kings. We got Roman Anthony and Trey Yesovich. Our True Silver, which don't know that I've seen any us pull any of these. I don't remember. But it's an Optic Preview True Silver, and that's going to be of Michael Young. We got that Elite Series of Bobby Witt Jr., so top player on that insert. Some more of these Liberty parallels, and we got Dylan Cruz. This one is actually the Rocket Ship, and that's going to be of Thatcher Hurd. We got a bunch of blue and reds. Boston Bateman on the prospect. We got Prince Fielder, Ivan Rodriguez, Miguel Tejada, George Lombard Jr., and Craig Biggio, and Nolan Ryan. So, and Ozzie Smith. So, very nice mix of blue and red hollows there. Got a ton of other optics. We got a bunch of blacks. Bobby Miller, Robin Ventura on that blue velocity. A black disco of Kendall George, Reggie Jackson on that disco, Andrew Jones on the blue velocity. A whole bunch of those cards. So, like, out of 120 cards, I would say at least 30 of these are on parallels. Dustin Pedroia, Tink Hence, Walker Janik, Billy Amick, and then a whole bunch of other hollows here, and then base optics as well. These are all of the base hollows, or emoji hollows, and then we got all of the base optics. So these things are loaded. I was kind of in a dilemma on what I was going to buy for my 250 subs, which is coming up around the corner. I'm probably going to be late for that rip because I've been trying to decide what to buy. And I got to be honest with you, I was going to buy one of these hobby boxes. But being that I opened that Mega and I'm still sitting on a blaster, I don't know if that's going to be the wisest decision for me because I got to be pretty close to completing this whole set. And when I get to that point, I can't say there's chase cards in this set that I have to have. So I think I'm going to go another route. And you guys will obviously find out what that is. But this rip made me decide against what I was going to go with. Let me know what you think. What do you think of these cards? You know, in comparison to the Topps, you know, again, Topps Chrome, beautiful card. You know, they look great. Great presentation. The price is the problem. And when I'm pulling, you know, 3 times as many cards, and there's as many cards in here that are parallels or, you know, something of that variation, and it equals the card number counts, that is what I'm buying for a whole entire box of Topps Mega, and it's half the price or almost half the price, it's really hard to argue. It really is. I'm not going to have an issue selling most of these cards. Are they going to go for Topps prices? No, they'll be a little bit cheaper. Not a ton. It's not like Topps Chrome prices are blowing the doors off, because they're not. I have cards listed, and I have them listed under median price, and they're not moving. So that's my opinion. I will buy these before I buy Topps Chrome Megas. Like I said, I might buy another blaster box or two. Maybe if they do hanger boxes, I'll buy 1 or 2 of those. But not buying any more of those $70 mega boxes. And I don't know why people are on eBay paying $90 to $95 for them. They're in stores. They're not hard to find. Stop doing that. You don't need to drive the prices up on those cards any more than they already are. So that being said, you know, let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Help me continue to grow this channel. Picked up several new subs in his last couple of days, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate all my subs, all my viewers, even if you haven't subbed. But almost at that 250 mark, and then from there, I'll be obviously counting down to 500. So help me get there. Until next time, YouTube, thanks for watching.